I'd like you to imagine a scene for me real quick. It's finally that day. The day of the apocalypse. And you're hiding out in your little bunker when it's time to finally leave the nest and go out, explore the unforgiving and new world. And so you're walking on your way, you encounter a few zombies, go no problem for you. You're still on your merry little way. When then all of a sudden, you see a ginormous monster. A monster the size of a house. And he's coming towards you pretty fast. And you look at the monster, and you look at your weapon, and you realize there is no way that you are going to be able to kill this creature with the weapons you have currently. Because even if you get in here, you're not going to get close enough. You try and go here, it goes, you're dead. You try and run and stab, he goes, you're dead. Even if you do stab him, let's say, get him in the kneecap, best place probably, he's still going to be like, oh dang, and then get you. There is nothing you can do besides pure luck, and you will 100% die. This is the moment where you wish you watched this video and made yourself a $5 spear. Yep, folks, this situation could have been completely avoided if you spent the extra $5 in 20 minutes it takes to build this kid. Now, let's completely reimagine this situation. With 3 of these spears, this time, you see the monster, and he sees you. And so instead of trying to rush him with your sword, you drop that thing, and you just absolutely unload on this kid. He's coming at you, go, Pah! Stab him. He goes, oh, what the heck? What the? And then you get another one, right in the face. Yeah, right in the face. And he goes, my face. I shouldn't have done this. And even if he's still trying to come after you at this point, you could either use this one as a defense where he tries to grab you, get you on the hand. It's like, no, my hand. Or you could just straight throw it if you think you can kill him. And now this beast has fallen because you took the extra hour it takes to make 3 spears and killed that kid. That's right, we'll be making a $5 spear. Well, actually, to be exact, we'll be making 6 of them just in case. Okay, fellas, so this is what you're gonna need for your $5 spear. I'm making 6 of these at once, besides the prototype, which is already made. So starting off with these, you're going to need these big old nails. These are about a foot long from here to here, and you can get them at Home Depot. Just look in the nail section, you'll be able to find them fairly easy. They stand out, and you can sell them. And they sell them individually for about like 60 cents to $1. So real cheap stuff. Next, you get this. This is dang it, I can never remember the PVC exact things, but if you look at my hand in correlation to it, so this is a it's pretty much the smallest PVC I think they have at Home Depot. So it's very small stuff. Great, I have a tape measure, I can measure it. It is about 2 centimeters like wide. It's just about 2 centimeters. Now you need this. This is the last thing you're gonna need. This is a PVC pipe, which again I don't remember the thing of, so we're just going to measure it. And then this one's about 3 centimeters, give or take, you know. So this is like a medium-sized PVC pipe. That's a small PVC pipe. You see them next to each other. Yeah, well, how I'm going to be sharpening this is I'm going to be using a belt sander, but if you do not have a belt sander, or you are in the field and you only have a limited amount of materials and when you don't have access to like power tools, you can just use a file. It's going to take a little longer. Put this in a vise and, you know, Okay, so for these things, we already got the nail sharpened, so that's easiest. I recommend sharpening the nail before you put it in here, but you know, you can still have the spearhead. You can even have this like a blunt nail attached to that and then sharpen it from there. It's just easier in my opinion. So what we're gonna do now is we are going to put this around here. We're going to get a bunch of these just like pieces of wood. So here's a piece of wood, you know, get a little chunk out of it, and we're gonna put this in here. And we're gonna use some wood glue and tap it in, and then we're gonna cut it off. So I'll show you what I'm doing. Just you know, watch, learn, listen, and try it out for yourself. All right, step one, I'm gonna get some wood glue. You can use any type of glue, really. You know, you can use epoxy if you really want to be strong, or you can use anything. It really doesn't matter. Obviously, you know, the better glue you get, the more it's going to hold. But since I want to make this pretty quickly, I don't want to wait for dry times. So I'm just going to use wood glue because that's really fast. It has a really fast dry time. Now, this is what the jack, tack, whatever hammer is. You just hammer it in, just like this. Alright, so I got all 6 of them done. Pretty simple, you know, really easy to do. Just do this, and, you know, now we're all good to attach them to the spear. Now that you have all 6 of these babies cut at 5 feet, what you can do is pull out your heat gun, warm it up, and we can start heating the tops of these. You have 2 ways of doing this. Number 1, you can just do it normally, you know, going like this. And it's gonna take a minute, but you know, you'll do it. Or you can get, this is a prototype mask I was making for, you know, myself. I'm gonna use it as a heat shield. So when I blow this, right, all of the heat is going back to it. So it's not just blowing it from this way, it's also blowing it from back because it's going and traveling back towards it. And since this is metal, then it's creating even more of a heat because it's heating up this, which is pushing it back. So it's really like I'm blowing it from both angles. So what you can also do is you can get a piece of cardboard and wrap it around like aluminum foil, and then hold it like this in a general like V shape. All right, now that you got this all heated up, you can see that it's kind of mushy, and so I can bend it. Now what you want to do is you want to take one of these things that you cut out, you want to put it here, and you just want to slide it in. Don't slide it in too much, but just enough where the top's leaving out. Just like this, okay? All right, so that's good enough. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some pliers, and I'm just going to pop this one out. So now this is the mold of this, roughly. So I can just slide it back in there if I want to. Ugh. And then another one right here. Now this is where the rivets are gonna go. And so how the rivets are gonna work is they're going to, here. And how the rivets are going to work is they're essentially, you're gonna put them in like this, and you put them in like that. And so it makes an X shape. And now when we put this in here, it can't go any further than this. So if it so this can't travel backwards. So what this is basically a stopper for this. And so now that this is, now we want to heat this up again. That's all nice and toasty. Remember this tack, jack, whatever hammer? We're gonna put this kid in here. We're gonna tap it in. Tap it all the way in. I would like you to please imagine that there is a ginormous monster right here, probably like three times the size of this clubhouse. Which, in point of reference, these allow you to get up there against giant monsters, you know? Maybe not kill them, but you can injure them enough, or maybe they can get down, or if you can find a weakness or something. So this is a really good tool, opposed to, you know, just having, like, imagine having 3 of these and throwing them at a monster that big, compared to the guy who just brought, like, a axe or something, you know? Like, what is he gonna do? You might be able to chop the leg or whatever, but realistically, you're not going to do much damage to that thing. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to ask you to use your imagination once again and envision that this replica of me is a zombie. Alright, so for the second hit, got him in the gut. The first one completely missed. The other one hit the wood and bounced off. But yeah, that got a decent chunk out of him. I kind of want to throw all 3 of them at once and just see what will happen. Oh! Alright, let's see how that looked. So, this one missed completely. Just went straight in here. Yeah. But then this one went straight, right in here. It got about this deep. Interesting. That one hit the wood and bounced off. You could see where it hit it. And this. Oh, this actually went in. Here. How far did this go? It didn't make it out the other side of the pants, but it got very close. You can see it right there. Yes, I know, bro. The video coming out next is going to be on how to make yourself a testing dummy, so I would stay tuned for that if you are interested. So, these spears are wonderful. They are easy on the wallet, easy to maintain, easy to make, fast to make, reliable, and it's not the end of the world if you lose one. See what I did there? End of the world, get it? Because, you know, we're gonna be this and never mind, bro, never mind. Anyways, these puppies are perfect. I recommend holding them in 3 in one hand like this, because if you do 4, it starts to become too much and you literally can't hold 5 unless you have like giant hands. So I recommend only really making 3 of these if you want. I made 6 just for fun, but I literally didn't even, while testing, I didn't even touch 2 of them. So, you know, if you want to be prepared and make a bunch of them, go ahead, but you know, I don't think it's really necessary. So yeah, these puppies are perfect. I hope you get to make one of these, you know? It's really easy to make, you know. This is a very, very good starting project. If you're just starting to get into building, if you're just starting to do this kind of stuff, building one of these is the perfect thing because it doesn't require many tools. It's easy to make, it's cheap to make, and I mean, these things are just fun and awesome. I'm going to be making another video about these. Not me making more of them, because I already have enough, but me doing a more, you know, like a reliance test to see how durable these things really are, a stress test. I also want to do a range test. And who knows, maybe in the second video we can make a carrying case for these. We'll see. You'll see. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching, and well, farewell, friend.